Gonna attempt the sweet potato pie. What are the Americans gonna say? I mean, I'm just gonna apologize for, spinning this recipe on its head. We don't often hear about it in Australia, or maybe not even know about it. You got the pumpkin pie. So that's using a vegetable. Now, why not do a sweet potato pie? That's also interesting because sweet potato is sweet as well. Gotta put a little bit of an Aussie twist on it. And I think the Aussie twist is going to sort of combine this no-bake concept, that no-bake cheesecake concept. Yeah, I mean, sorry to all the Americans out there. So I'm using the good old sweet potato because I've got an abundance of it. Bought it cheap from the local grocer, bit chuffed with myself, 49 cents a kilo. And I'm gonna make the crust just out of some sweet biscuits with some butter. I'm using buttermilk today because I don't have evaporated milk. I do have normal milk, which I think you can use, but I am gonna try it with buttermilk. And apparently evaporated milk is what's traditionally used in this recipe. That slight tang will give it a little bit of oomph. We've got sweet potato, we've got a little bit of sugar added. With all that said, let's go. Grab your biscuits. I'm using Marie biscuits, but you can use any plain sweetened biscuits that's in your cupboard. Honestly guys, my recipes are that dead easy that you can just replace. If you don't have what I have, use what you've got, because that's the whole purpose. We want to find those forgotten ingredients in your cupboard and get them out on the bench to use them up. Now add your butter, and what we're doing is just giving that a quick whiz to combine them together to form our crust. 2 ingredients is all you need for this base, and honestly I am totally vibing the Syrah cheesecakes. The base is delicious, crumbly, sweet, and then you've got a nice texture. See how much we can pack of it. Now I know this is not traditional, but I reckon it's gonna taste delicious. Right, it's pretty much done. Just gonna throw it in the fridge until I need it. Right, grab your sweet potato and give it a good scrub and start to peel it. Do not get rid of those skins because we're going to use them as our garnish. All you want to do now is just cube those sweet potatoes so that it makes it a bit easier to cook, and of course a lot quicker, because after all, who wants to be in the kitchen for hours on end cooking breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks in between? I mean, we do it anyway, but yeah, the more time I can save you, the better. Give that a good chop and throw them all into your pot. Now this is a one pot wonder for me. Again, apart from time, I'm trying to save you guys from the amount of dishes that you create normally when you're cooking. Just gonna add the ingredients now. We're going in with the buttermilk first. Then the sugar. Now we're going in with butter. Straight in there. And then we've got a bit of vanilla. Now we're going in with some ground cinnamon. And I'm gonna grate nutmeg. I'm just grating some nutmeg because I realized I didn't have ground nutmeg, so why not use whole? I'm just gonna cook this until it's nice and softened, until the sweet potato is softened, just over a medium heat because we don't want it to overboil and mess the stovetop. And once that's done, we can move on to blending it and finishing it off. When your sweet potatoes have been nice and cooked, you just want to get your stick blender and straight into the pot while it's still simmering away. Give it a good whiz. You want a beautiful soup consistency, and then just add in your corn flour slurry whilst you're whisking vigorously. What you want to do is get that corn flour cooked out because you don't want any floury taste on your palate. Just grabbed my pie crust out of the fridge and it's beautifully set. All I'm going to do now is pour that beautiful custard straight in, the sweet potato custard. Never thought I'd ever be saying that. And you want to get it straight to the top. Now, back into the fridge for it to completely set. It's been in the fridge for several hours. I can't wait till tomorrow, so I'm gonna bring that baby out and we're gonna cut it and see if it's worked. She's looking sensational. All you wanna do now is grab yourself a cup. It's best to set these things in a springform pan. Just tease the sides until you get that ring off and place it on your bench. Now slice this baby up. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to dig in. It looks delish. Put it on the plate. Add a dollop of thickened cream. That's just easy. You can whip that up with a little bit of sugar and then the sweet potato skins from before. Safe to say it worked, even though it's not the traditional way of making it, but it's all about taste. So I'm just gonna jump in there and give that a red hot go. Wow. It's actually super light and the sweetness is well balanced. It's simple, it's delicious, and it's no bake. Guys, give it a go. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and the recipe for this is in the description below. Welcome to Hoda's Hot Tips. I've just finished making my sweet potato pie and I've got a couple of tips for you today. One being the skins of the sweet potato. Guys, do not throw them away. Peel them, put them aside, and then lightly fry them like I've done. Coat them in a bit of cinnamon sugar and they make the perfect topping for your sweet potato pie, giving you a bit of added crunch and a little bit of savouriness as well to your dish. The second hot tip I'm giving you today is that whole concept of no bake. Don't fuss about with eggs, trying to, cook them, temper them, wondering if they've been curdled. Just straight up, everything in a pot, set with corn flour, and it goes straight in the fridge. It saves you a ton of time and a ton of dishes as well. On that fine note, if you have any questions about today's recipe, please drop them in the comment section below. And if not, I'll see you guys next week. And remember, don't forget to drink that coffee.